may know me as the chef that tried to poison the world with her pink sauce. But in reality, I had just created a new lane in the culinary industry. Fun, naturally colored foods. The world had so many questions, and I didn't know that being a creator that didn't like to explain themselves could cause people to come to their own conclusions.
Not the pink sauce. I mean, like, what's in it? Aw. But why is it pink? Why does it look like paint? There is no way it can be natural. Yuck!
Ooh, aren't you tired of the truth being too hard to tell?
Welcome back to everyone's favorite person, Chef. Let me try again. Okay, just let me shut up.
Welcome back to the internet's favorite person, Chef P. Otherwise known as Chef Piss. Otherwise known as Chef Poison. Otherwise known as Chef Leg. Hello, how you doing? Okay, so you know the video's going well and is not cursed at all like all the other pink sauce videos when I have to pop in here so early. As you can tell, the audio is not super crispy on this one. I did re-record that first part because I was very dedicated to that intro, okay? Which is very hard because I had to do it at the exact same time my lips were moving and I talk fast and it's a whole thing. Somehow my audio got corrupted. I am not sure what happened. I recorded everything the exact same way I always do, but it got corrupted and I tried to fix it. I was trying to be a damn, not a hacker, but a friggin' IT specialist. I don't know. I was trying all the things and I could not recover this audio. I did post a poll asking if I should re-record this video with the audio or keep it as is, and the majority vote was to upload it as is. So yeah, please forgive me for the bad audio. It sucks too because I had just learned some techniques to make the audio even more crispy. Oh, it hurts my heart. But you could still hear it just fine. It's just not as nice as usual. But y'all, listen, we're spoiled. We can live with it. I will be popping in with little updates here and there, so you'll have some little audio relief for your ears when I do that. But otherwise, enjoy the video because it's about to get Chef P.
Yeah, don't ask me what that intro was. I don't know. Okay, I just don't know. And that's what you love about me. Ciao. Anyways, so.
Ciao. Anyway, so.
I know you're wondering what our best friend, Chef P, Chef Potentially Hazardous Materials, has been doing. And I'll tell you, she's been accusing more companies of stealing from her. She's been doing whatever this is.
I was back in fucking school, trying to dodge city. Just walk out the ladder store, can't shoot 12 feet.
I'm really sorry you had to see that. And she's also been doing the most god-awful ASMR it has ever been my displeasure to listen to. And I'm going to make you experience it because if I had to see it, you had to see it. That's the rules. And so if you're sensitive to that, definitely fast forward past this part. But if you want to trauma bond with me, for sure watch this because it's horrendous. My cat absolutely needs, okay, not wants, needs to be loud today. So if you hear her in the background, listen, I've tried. We're just gonna get into it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, listen to my music, and my name is Lilac. Welcome to it. So if that doesn't convince you to stick around or subscribe, I don't know what will. I promised y'all a Chef P update a little while ago, but I didn't really have a lot of information. One of you lovely lot, or you lovely subscribers, I don't know why I feel like I need to say that British, it just sounds better, had let me know in my comments, which by the way, if you're not a subscriber, what the fuck? What the fuck? What are you even doing here then, dude? That's trespassing. I could call a police on you. Hello?
911, what's your emergency?
I'm just kidding. I would never call the police on you because I'm scared of them. Anyways, if you are not subscribed, damn, that like really hurts my feelings or whatever. And it's also like kind of like really weird of you to just be peeping in on like our session. Like, you know, this is for me and my friends and you're kind of like intruding like a stranger, and it's just really weird of you. And someone should be alerted. You should be on some kind of list, like the FBI watch list, because you're just peeping. You little nasty, you little peeping Tom or Tomette or you. So anyways, make sure you subscribe. So one of my subscribers told me that Chef B had taken down her website, and of course all of us are like, what? Because if you don't know the tea, listen, it's a whole saga at this point. I will put it somewhere on the screen for you and going looking. If you ain't going won't looking, if you ain't going won't look, it gonna be right here. Okay, now that we're done with that, whatever that was, there's been a whole dang series basically on my page about this chef. Real quick, cliff notes. If you don't know, Chef P is the originator of the TikTok viral pink sauce. It is what it sounds like. It's pink and it's sauce. She created this pink sauce using dragon fruits and some other stuff, and she was like, boom, bet, I'm a f***ing genius. I'm basically Albert Einstein, but the pink version. Halbert. Could I have come up with a better name? Probably, but I couldn't. I could, but I couldn't. And she's like, I am on par with Nobel Peace Prize winners. Genuinely, realistically, I am Beyonce. She actually said that part.
I'm comparing, call me delusional, but yes, I'm comparing myself to Beyonce. And Beyonce.
See, okay, now here's what I'm saying about NPD. You are not Beyonce. Flap Beyonce, you're not Beyonce. I hate to tell you, Beyonce is an icon. She is one of the most famous people of all time. You're making a sauce. Now, watch, she's gonna drop an album like Lemonade, but it's gonna be called Sauce. You are not no dang Beyonce. I promise you that.
When Dada's broke, would you tell her to get a job? No. You would tell her to get another gig, and that's what I'm doing.
You wouldn't tell her to get another job because she's actually talented and actually takes the time to make sure that she is a professional businesswoman. I can't believe she's even comparing herself right now. That's really wild.
And I'm an innovator. I am so smart. I'm gonna host a TED Talk. It's gonna be great. Obviously, she didn't say any of this, but can you picture her actually giving a TED Talk? It would be f***ing amazing. All you have to do is think pink. Oh, no. Everyone wants to think white or brown or yellow or... All you have to do is think pink. And then you'll basically be Beyonce. But don't actually think pink, because then I'm gonna think you're stealing from me. Thank you. Thank you for coming, guys. Thanks for having my TED Talk. So, she released the sauce. The first batch didn't go out because she did not ship it refrigerated. So it was growing bacteria, it was exploding. To my knowledge, nobody actually got like hurt from it, but the potential was there, and it's honestly kind of a miracle that they weren't. So then the FDA, y'all already know what clip I'm about to put in. What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that. You know we never gonna not play that clip. We're talking about Chef P because it's just so ironic that a chef would not know what the FDA was. Okay, so boom. So then people are giving her a bunch of crap because she is shipping sauce that is not safe, including, but not limited to, the FDA, who basically essentially told her to stop production because it's not being done safely. Well then, a company called Dave's Gourmet swoops in, saves her ass, pays for all of her refunds because she owed a bunch of people refunds to the point where her Shopify account was locked. I think she owed like $30,000 in refunds or something crazy. Dave's Gourmet bailed her out, and then they signed a contract to make pink sauce the right way, to where it is shelf stable and it's properly regulated, refrigerated, whatever, so that people can ingest it without dying. And of course, Miss Chef B had to go and fuck this up because she's very good at self-sabotaging, and essentially what happened was Dave's Gourmet was not making the sauce to her liking. It was not the same color as hers. which we're gonna get to later. But she also felt that they owed her money, and they provided receipts that they actually not only paid her what she was due, but they fronted her money several times because she claimed to be in dire straits. Is that what it is? She claimed to need money because she was getting evicted and all this kind of stuff. So they were kind enough to front her more money than she had even earned yet, and that still was not good enough for her. She was trying to get them to pay $10,000 so she could throw herself a birthday, which again, her being an Aquarius is the only point she gets because I'm also an Aquarius. But that's all you get from me, girl. Last we heard, she was trying to pursue litigation with Dave Gourmet for not giving her the money that she felt she was owed. They provided the receipts that she's out her dang mind. And that's kind of where we left it. And it was around this time that my subscriber, wow, you are so cool. You're so cool. If anybody questions how cool you are, just show them this clip of this random girl on the internet that nobody knows telling you, you're fucking cool, dude, or dudette. And I ruined it with that. But anyways, that's when I got the comment that Chef P had deleted her shop and all the information on pink sauce. And I'm pretty sure I got screenshots during this time, so if I can insert the screenshots of the shop being down, if I can find them, I will. Because your girl has like 90,000 trillion million screenshots. What are they for? I don't know. Do I regret saving them the second after I take them but still save them anyway? Yes, I do. Is my phone always gonna have 90 trillion million screenshots until I just upgrade and inevitably do the same thing on the next phone? Yes, it is. So, yeah, if I can find them, I'll insert them.
Yeah, I didn't find it.
I got a little tingle, if you will. And no, you nasties, not in my pants. Because I don't wear any when I film. No, I'm just kidding. I got a little sixth, because that's how you say the word sixth in case you didn't know. Sixth sense, if you will, that my little pink sauce tingles were going off. And I was like, what is she up to? I wonder what this girl doing now. And she's on her same old bullshit. Number one, she said that she took a social media break. It's giving very Gabby Hanna, where, okay, now that I got the cat hair out of my lip, we can talk about this. Chef P essentially said that she took some time off to be completely off social media and to kind of regroup and get herself together. It's giving very Gabby Hanna, but also, you know what? I do feel like everyone needs a social media break every once in a while. I feel like I do more than I care for, but social media is exhausting, so I'm never gonna crap on someone for taking time to improve their mental health. I think before we saw her take this break, she was definitely at a point where mentally it was a little worrisome, and I don't mean that in a rude way at all, but her behavior was a little worrisome. It was kind of like, what the hell going on here?
I also just want to point out that if you're filming yourself taking a social media break, you're not really taking a social media break. The whole point of getting out of nature is to be off your phone and be present. So I think Gabby Hanna's done this too, and it's kind of just like, yeah, that's not really a break, friend.
Now that she has returned, she has gone on to accuse yet another company of copying her. And it's none other than Heinz. Yeah, that Heinz, the one that made the original colored sauces. They just happened to choose purple instead of pink. Yeah, them's the ones. So apparently they have paired up with Mattel to do a Barbie ketchup. Not only is this far from her sauce because her sauce is more of a ranch, but Heinz is the original one, baby. Like, what are you talking about? So she shares screenshots. Damn, say that 5 times fast. She shares screenshots. Thanks for sticking around for that, guys. You're basically my emotional support friends at this point, because clearly something's cuckoo up here. She shared screenshots of people commenting on Heinz's post about the Barbie sauce, saying, where's the check? Did you pay Chef P? Why don't you have Chef P on this? Yada, 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 yada. Which then led her to commenting and responding and saying, I'm actually flattered. I love Heinz so much, and the creator of Heinz is a marketing genius, and so am I, baby, so we're one and the same. And I am sad that y'all didn't call me for this,
but I also know that I'm an innovator, and because of me, pink foods and pink sauces are just soaring. And next time you do this, let me know, and everybody should tell Heinz to collab with me.
I've been seeing y'all comments and Kraft Heinz, hello. Okay, so first of all, I want to say, like, I am extremely, like, saddened by this whole situation because I really, like, wouldn't mind being included on this project with Mattel and creating a pink sauce with Heinz. Like, that would be absolutely amazing. But, you know, I feel like this can be a blessing in disguise because it just goes to prove the market that I've created by creating the pink sauce, and for Heinz and Kraft to actually have like interest in creating their own pink sauce. It's like, why not partner with me to create a full line of naturally colored products, because their food scientists and their food development team is freaking amazing, right? So I just say, like, I don't want to promote negativity towards them, but I want to say, like, instead of like saying like, oh my gosh, or being mad, like, say partner with Chef P. Like, if you support me, if you want to see what I have in store on like a major distribution, like, comment, please partner with P. Partner with Chef P at P. Go ahead, Heinz UK. And also, I want to say, like, pink sauce is actually good with mustard.
Heinz is a huge, massive company that essentially had your idea before you. They just didn't choose the same color as you. They chose purple instead of pink. That's genuinely pretty much the only difference. They probably don't know about you, boo, because they're a huge fucking company. Now, I will say, she's kind of dominating SEO-wise. Like, if you Google pink sauce, she does come up. So there's a good chance maybe Heinz does know about her. This is a pretty big scandal in its time, you know, when it was really popping off. That being said, if they know about you, then they would also know what a fucking disaster of a business person you are. And they would also potentially know all of the chaos and drama you brought onto Dave's Gourmet, and that you were accusing Dave's Gourmet of fraud and of misusing funds, while you're the one trying to misuse marketing funds for personal items. So, if they knew about you, it probably wouldn't be good. They would probably know that you call customers not special and you berate them, that you were not communicative or present in the process of remaking a shelf-stable version of the pink sauce. And when you did get a shelf-stable version up and was ready to go, you're bitching and complaining that it's not the color you want, and you're basically a nuisance and were a nuisance throughout the entire process of Dave's Gourmet signing you, which was a blessing that many people who deserved it more will never get a chance to do. And you're ungrateful, and you're slanderous, defamatory, pretty much everything that a company would want to avoid. Even if you do bring a certain level of hype around you. See, I was choking on my own bullshit, y'all. Even if you bring a certain level of hype, which, let's be fair, okay, we're not gonna be totally unfair. Something to be considered in regards to her is she can generate hype. Okay, she knows how to generate hype. Maybe not as much hype anymore because people are kind of over the bullshit, but if she were to squeaky clean up her image with an amazing PR team tomorrow, do I think she could be successful with her sauce? I do, I actually do. But Heinz ain't gonna be the one to do it, and right now, you're gonna find very few people that wanna take a chance on you. She actually got banned on TikTok Live for talking about the Heinz situation, and baby, it's gotta be exhausting. It's gotta be exhausting to be her. Everybody's stealing her idea. Everybody wants her downfall. Everybody just, like, we always talk about her and her ego, but the ego behind, really? You guys couldn't even be bothered to call me? Girl, you not in the phone book, in the email database, in the influencer reach out program. You not in no part of their database, I promise you. You are every company's worst nightmare at this current moment in time, okay?
Everything behind the pink sauce, every reason it goes viral is never for anything good. Besides maybe the first time you went viral, that was positive. It has never been positive for nothing else since. At this point, I understand why she's in such a pink pickle, because it is like, well, do I just give up or can I save this? And to be fair, from an outside perspective and a consumer perspective, I don't know. I could see it going either way. I could see her totally rebranding and doing very well. And I could also see her going the exact same way that it's been going, because she has no decorum and cannot present herself in a professional manner. And that's not cute for a business. Like, you can still be a fun business and whatever, but you have to be professional and maintain a certain level of respectability at the end of the day that she is not capable of, or at least has not shown us that she's capable of. It really is up in the air. But I'm tired. And we're all tired, okay? But additionally, something that irked me in that video is just also the ego behind, I am the reason that the world is creating pink nachos, pink pancakes, pink butt plugs, pink clothes, pink mugs, pink lobotomies. Like, girly, girl, Beyonce. Can I call you Beyonce? Or maybe Beyonce for Pink Beyonce. And it also can sound like piss, so I think it's fitting. Can I call you Ponce? Okay, listen, Ponce. You are not the inventor of pink. There's actually so much pink out there, it's crazy. Did you invent this pink shirt I'm wearing? No, you didn't. Okay, there are pink restaurants, pink taco, pink box donuts. There is a creator on TikTok called Pink, where her whole house is pink and she cooks pink foods. There was trying to eat only pink foods for 24 hours challenges. I've been to a restaurant here in Las Vegas that is fully pink and is centered around pink shit that has been around before you. There's been pink sauces, there's been pink noodles. There are bakeries everywhere, frilly little girly bakeries that make pink cupcakes, pink donuts. It's just so up your own ass and very like delusion of grandeur. I hope I'm saying that right, because I'm trying to sound smart, but I'm really not pulling it off. It just comes off very delusional to think that you are behind all of this. If anything, Heinz was behind it, and then you got on it later. And I'm not saying that there's no creativity to this. There is. However, acting like you're trailblazing colorful foods is ridiculous. Maybe there's some originality to what you're doing. I won't say there's none. Why'd I say it like that? None. But it's not as much as you think. And like I said, the girl is acting like she's inventing flying fucking cars. You're not. You made a pink sauce that doesn't taste that good, and it is what it is. Now, beyond her other posts are talking about how people are roasting her for her ability to make the pink sauce with only natural ingredients and no food coloring. Now, I got some shit to say about that. This is alleged, and I'm not suggesting Chef B is doing this, but I found it interesting. Kroger was talking about a pink sauce when it first came out, and they blended dragon fruit and a couple other ingredients and a Hidden Valley Ranch packet.
Have you heard of pink sauce? It's so good, and here's how to make it. Blend together dragon fruit, lemon juice, and garlic powder. Then in a bowl, mix together mayo, heavy cream, a packet of ranch, and that dragon fruit mixture. That's it, and now you have a beautiful pink dipping sauce.
Now, Chef P used to have a video of her making the pink sauce, and I swear on TikTok, there's a new version up and it's shorter, or she had a longer version and she removed it. She's removed a lot of TikToks, I've noticed. I'll try to find them on the Wayback Machine, but if I can't, I remember vividly some more in-depth videos of her making the pink sauce. And number one, I don't believe you that you are using only natural food coloring. I don't, because your sauce varies in color so much. And I even went back and she was saying like, oh, it varies because of the lighting. No, babe.
The color didn't change, just the lighting.
This color and this color is not just solely based on the lighting. Yes, the lighting is different, but no, babe. And she was bitching and complaining about Dave's Gourmet not giving it that vibrant pink color like she wanted, but they genuinely were like, hey, we can't get that pink color without using artificial food coloring. So it says to me that something's fishy. And even when people were first trying it, they said it tasted like watered down ranch. If she's using food coloring that's not natural, Obviously, that's a red flag because she went on a whole rant about, I don't use anything with bread dye 40 because it's crushed up beetles. And I don't do this, this, and this. And maybe that's true. However, her whole thing is preaching about natural, natural, natural. When I looked at her ingredients, at least when I looked on the website, the ingredients for pink sauce were not listed, but they were for other products, which is a little suspicious, right? Shout out Billy Zarian.
Popping in here just to let you know some additional information. So on her website, there actually is a spot for the pink sauce seasoning, and it does have maltodextrin. I think that's how you say it, maltodextrin. And maltodextrin is a white water-soluble powder that is technically derived from natural sources, but it is highly processed. So at the very least, it's not all natural. And maybe she's just talking about the coloring part, but again, I don't believe you. So then I went to compare to the Dave's Gourmet version of pink sauce. And honestly, there's a lot of synthetic ingredients in the Dave's Gourmet version of pink sauce, but I see that it was colored with titanium dioxide, which is a synthetic white pigment that is used as a color additive in many foods. The FDA allows it to be used in foods as long as it doesn't exceed 1% of the food's weight and is listed as an artificial color or colored with titanium dioxide on the ingredients label. Now, you could say, well, that's the way Dave's Gourmet was making it, that's not the way she was making it, but come on. They were making it together, they were in partnership, and they even said at one point that they could have made the pink sauce the color the way she wants, but it would have to be refrigerated, and they said she chose to not do the frozen sauce because it would cost more and she didn't want it to cut into her profit margin. So at some point, she did agree to color the pink sauce artificially, which is crazy because she didn't even like the color that it was when they were artificially coloring it. But now it's so much more vibrant, and you're trying to tell me that that's not some kind of food coloring? Maybe, I don't know, but just thought that was interesting.
But then I just feel like if she is using this Hidden Valley, or at one point was using the Hidden Valley Ranch, there's a whole lot of not natural shit in that, let me tell you. Obviously, I can't prove this without sending it to a lab, which I am willing to do, and unlike Allie, I would release the results. But beyond that, she had issues with people finding glitter in her original batch. So what the fuck is that, girlie? That's not natural. Glitter is literally glass.
Okay, so I just want to address this comment right here. After going back and looking at the video, I was like, yeah, you are right. So I pulled out the bottle and I opened it up and I had to stick my finger inside of it, but there is a piece of glitter inside the bottle. I don't know if it came from the label, because if you look here, there is glitter all over the label, just like people say it's stuck on with glitter glue. So is it edible glitter? Am I going to die? Is it safe? And you can see like all these pieces in there. I don't think there's any other glitter in there that I can see until it hits the side of the bottle. But my bottle, again, is missing the front label. I don't know where it is, if she took it off, but everyone else seemed to have a front label. Mine doesn't have anything. Also, when I was reading the label, I was opening it up with you guys. So what I saw was exactly what you guys were seeing. So yeah, vinegar is spelled wrong. I never said it was spelled right. And if you can see right here, like it is so tiny. I didn't even see the serving size. It is 444. So that is wrong. And a lot of people are pointing out like, infamous is not a good phrase. And it's on the bottle. The label's not proportioned to the bottle size. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with this bottle.
So it just seems weird to brag about being all natural, but then have unsanitary conditions where you're creating the sauce. Not only that, I just think you're lying, allegedly. I think you're lying about not using food coloring because the color is too vivid and too bright and it's too ever-changing that something feel like is going on there. So that's my little tangent about that. Nothing I can prove, yeah. And I'm sure, honestly, even if I could send her food off to a lab now, it would be different results. I do believe after the FDA and the backlash, she has changed. However, I got a little pinkity eye on you. Don't give me pink eye, actually. I don't want a pink eye. I don't want a pink eye on me, and I don't want a pink eye in me. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking. So then, there's just a bunch of other stuff about her saying she's gonna get pink sauce out there the right way, her using pink sauce on different foods.
Look at this. Like, just to look at this, like, y'all, I just wish I could just hit the restart button and like restart it all, but it's okay. This is like the best thing ever, guys. Oh my gosh! I think I perfected my product. Like, y'all, no, but for real. Like, what? Oh, they could never. Oh, it's so beautiful. See, and then when I mix my sauce and I just see how vibrant and beautiful the color is, I just rock myself and I'm like, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Look how gorgeous. Okay, bye.
And then there is some clips of her going to a fair or a festival or something and trying to get people, basically harassing and haranguing people to try pink sauce. And she's saying shit like, and do it taste like ranch? And they're on camera. So of course they're like, no, ranch? What is that? I've never even heard that. No, absolutely not. Because they're being put on the spot.
I had to come out here to the farmer's market to see who wants to try the pink sauce, who want to try the blue sauce. And yeah, so I'm out here getting honest reviews. If y'all ever heard of me, y'all know I'm like one of the most hated people on the internet, but I'm real respected in real life.
Girl, look, we all make mistakes. That's it.
Period.
It's no flavor. It's just color.
Oh, not her saying there's no flavor.
Okay, so it is flavor. So my description of it is sweet, tangy, and a little bit spicy. But I don't say both of them.
Okay.
Do it taste like ranch? No. I don't know what it tastes like. It got its own flavor for real.
But as somebody who's tried pink sauce, it does. It does taste like ranch. It tastes like a weird fruity ranch, like a watered down ranch, but it does taste like ranch. And gaslighting people into saying it doesn't make it not taste like ranch. Just saying like, if I'm such a fraud, why do I have clients? And listen, I'm gonna say something that y'all might not like, but her food doesn't look that bad. I'm sure she can actually throw down and cook. I don't think anybody ever had a problem with that girl. I think the problem came in when you tried to poison people, and then when you tried to bring down a family-owned small business, when they tried to help you not poison people, and your arrogance and your ego. I don't think it was ever that you can't cook, and if it was, like, I don't know, I never tasted it, but the food looked good, like, I don't know. One of her clients that loved it is a little kid that very clearly didn't love it. It's giving me energy of this video, one of my favorite videos on the internet. So I'm gonna start that right here.
It's good.
How is it?
Good.
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, yeah, that looks like you're enjoying. Okay, you okay? You enjoying?
I'm okay.
But then she posts why I don't talk to the blogs, and it's a bunch of music while she's talking, insinuating that they're not listening to her, they're creating their own narrative. But here's the thing, the blogs ain't talking to you now, because I was like, a minute ago. Like, I was even worried doing this video because I was worried that this is not relevant enough anymore. You know, like, just being honest. But outside of that, you probably should have talked to the blogs, because Dave's Gourmet came with literal receipts about your misconduct, and you probably should have talked to the blogs. Not saying that you would have made yourself look better. I know almost assuredly you wouldn't have. However, that's definitely something where you want to get the facts straight and come out and say what's real and provide real evidence to verifiable, reliable sources. So I don't think that's a flex, because instead you chose to address them poorly in a bonnet sitting on a couch when you should have worked with a crisis PR team. Okay, mismarketing. Something else that's interesting is she has like Flavor Crazy Inc. on her website, and I looked it up, and that LLC is no longer active. So I'm really not sure if that's part of why the website went down in the first place. Not sure. I did subscribe to her emails just to see what the pinkety drinkety tea is gonna be. That's pretty much it. The only other semi-noteworthy thing that I kind of sort of saw was she posted a TikTok that essentially said, me telling my son my master plan for the millionth time. And it was a very weirdly accurate Doing you proud, DJ Khaled. What I assume seems accurate to their situation. The audio was really on point.
Tripping, nigga, I'm overly thinking.
Right.
Well, I got a real plan.
Right.
When I signed my first deal, I signed the most fucked up deal in the world.
Right.
I don't give a damn. I just needed the platform.
Right.
I had the plan.
Right.
I know how to get out the deal.
Right. Right.
Like, all I need is the platform.
All I have to say about that is her son does look older. However, I just hope that she is not unloading too much on him, because I do think a lot of parents want to come at parenting from a more friendship-based place. And while the idea is good, you are their parent first. And she was getting very worked up and emotional last time we saw her. You know, she's running around, frolicking and jumping around and posting stuff that is personal and exposing online, and I don't think a child should be included in on that. And I also hope that, yeah, if she has a lot of traumas based on the situation, which I don't doubt she does, they're self-inflicted in my opinion, but could be traumatic nonetheless, I would hope that she would be getting professional help rather than trauma dumping on her child. My parents luckily really didn't do that too much, but I know a lot of parents that do, and I don't think it comes from a bad place. You know, you love your kids so much and you see them as a friend, so you vent to them as a friend, but please understand that that is inherently inappropriate and your children are not your therapist. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try to see if I can find out more about if the pink sauce really is all natural, because she's still shipping it out. So we'll see if I find any other tea or anything else that is interesting. I will of course let you know. I will update you. But other than that, let me know what you want, what you really want. Let me know what you want me to talk about or do. Okay, bye.